Hey guys, what's going on? This is your boy Dr. Ian here, and welcome to an episode of Entertainment Therapy. I have a movie review for you guys right now. Technically, it's not a new movie review, but I did want to update my thoughts on it on Suicide Squad. So I went and saw it a second time with a friend of mine, and I kind of wanted to see if it still kind of holds up, if it's still as fun as I thought it was, if it still holds water. And you know what? I'm very happy to say for the most part, it's still just as fun as I initially thought it was. It really is. The choppy editing and the plot holes are still there, and they're still a little bit frustrating, but for the most part, this movie is a ton of fun. Once again, the movie stars Will Smith, Margot Robbie, Jared Leto, Joel Kinnaman, Jai Courtney, and of course, Viola Davis as Amanda Waller. And I have to say again, the entire cast is absolutely stellar. Will Smith has never been better. He's had a couple of missteps here and there lately, but you know what? He's done such a great job of coming back and making us realize once again how much of a movie star he is and how that personality just shines right through the screen. He's so incredible. Speaking of personality shining through the screen, my man Jai Courtney. You know what? I've always been rooting for this guy. I think this guy has so much. He has talent, it's there, but he hasn't been getting the right projects. And I gotta tell you, man, he finally picked the right project, and he was awesome as Captain Boomerang. Yeah, he was a side character, didn't have a ton of stuff to do, but I thought he was just fine for what he did. I thought he did a really good performance. He was good. He was really good in the actions. Sequences, really good stuff here. And then of course we have Margot Robbie and Jared Leto as Harley Quinn and Joker. Wow, what a powerhouse. I wanted to see more of these characters. They got this absolutely right, I thought. I loved their relationship. I loved just seeing them interact with each other, even though Jared is only in this movie for about 10 minutes, and it's kind of heartbreaking. They cut out a lot of his scenes, which I don't know why. The movie gods or Warner Brothers or whatever's going on over there, they decided that they wanted to just cut most of his scenes out. I don't know why. Maybe it was too dark. I don't know. I don't get it. But the 10 minutes he's in there, he is stellar. Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn is absolutely she kicks ass. You just got to see it for yourself. She does such a great job as this classic character that I grew up watching. I do want to touch on one aspect of the film relating to Harley Quinn and Joker, and that's their relationship. The relationship between them is actually a little bit different in this movie than it was in the comic books or in the cartoon adaptations. Their relationship was more of the battered wife syndrome, where Joker only complimented her when he needed her to do something for him, but the rest of the time he was just a big asshole to her. He was a jerk. But in this movie, there's a scene where, and I don't want to spoil anything, this is a spoiler-free review, but he really loves this woman. He would die for her. He would do anything for her. And I loved that aspect of the movie. It's almost like it was a twisted, messed up love story. It really, really worked. Now as for, and of course I'll touch on the action. The action is really well done. There's none of that shaky cam stuff or anything like that, which for the most part I'm not a huge fan of, but it's actually really, really well done, and I liked it a lot. Action was really well done. Some badass moments in there. I will also say, ending was really cartoonish. It didn't quite work for me. The last 20 minutes when they're in the city dealing with their mission could have been handled a little bit better. It kind of goes off the rails, but it is also a fun action sequence, and it's not completely terrible or anything like that, but there's some bad CG effects in there. Also, Enchantress, not such a great villain. She doesn't have anything to do. I mean, she does this weird belly dancing stuff and light shoots out of her. It's just, there's no reason to have her in this movie as a villain. She just didn't work for me. But I gotta say though, for the most part, even after, the bad CGI and the wonky ending, I really enjoyed this movie. I say out of us, from either skipping it, rental, or just going out there and see it in theaters, I say get your butt out there and go see it in theaters, despite its problems. Me personally, I'm probably gonna buy this movie on Blu-ray, because after watching it for the second time, I actually had more fun with the movie. It really does hold water. The characters are great. The acting is awesome. And that soundtrack, some people found it kind of jarring. I loved that soundtrack. I love all those songs. I'm a big music buff. I love the 60s and the 70s music that they added, along with some modern stuff in there. Really, really good stuff here. So there you have it, guys. There's my review. I'm going to have more of these videos coming up for you guys. Stay tuned to Entertainment Therapy for more reviews. And as always, guys, I'll see you at the movies. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good one.